The Rock dressed up as a mascot at Universal Studios just to see the look on people's faces when the head came off. One grown man started sobbing on the spot because his childhood hero was standing right in front of him.
Did we get the shot?
What's up, dude?
Did we get the...
Taylor Swift walked into a stranger's wedding reception and performed the song that the groom had danced to with his dying mother. Beyonce stepped off stage in the middle of a concert and walked straight to a 12-year-old girl in a wheelchair who had a brain tumor, and that little girl stood up. When celebrities surprise fans at the moments they least expect it, the footage hits different. The Rock and Jimmy Fallon showed up at Universal Studios dressed in full mascot costumes so nobody would have any idea who was inside.
Hey guys, I'm here with Dwayne Johnson. We're about to head over to the Tonight Show ride. Along the way, we're going to play Race Through Universal Studios, starring Dwayne Johnson and Jimmy Fallon.
They wandered around taking pictures with tourists and families who thought they were just regular theme park characters doing their job. Then the heads came off.
Dwayne had 103 points.
Jimmy had 111 points.
People screamed, people froze. One guy looked at The Rock standing in front of him and completely broke down crying because he had grown up watching this man and never in a million years expected to meet him dressed as a giant foam character at a theme park.
Did we get the shot? Did we get it?
Oh, it's crazy. Did we get it? Did we get it?
The mix of confusion and joy on people's faces was pure gold, and The Rock ate every second of it up because making fans lose their minds is his favorite thing in the world.
My man, my hero since I was like 5 years old.
Did we get the shot?
What's up, dude?
Did we get the... Did we get the picture?
And while The Rock surprised strangers for fun, the next story involves a superstar who spotted a sign in the stands and changed a kid's life. 9-year-old Noah Reeb had just beaten brain cancer. Earlier that year, while Noah was going through surgeries and treatments, Tom Brady sent him a video message telling him to hang tough and that he was going to beat this thing. Noah watched that video over and over in the hospital. It got him through some of the worst days of his life.
Me and my mom were sitting in our car in our driveway, and I was kind of spiraling down.
Hey Noah, how you doing? I just wanted to let you know that I'm thinking about you. I know you're one of my biggest fans in Utah.
My mom, she gets this text message, she plays the video, and she's watching it, and she's like, Noah, dude, it's Tom Brady.
My thoughts and prayers are with you and your family, and hang tough. You're gonna be great, I know it.
Once Noah was in remission, his parents kept their promise and flew him from Utah to Tampa to watch Brady play in person. Noah made a big poster that said, Tom Brady helped me beat brain cancer, and held it up in the stands, hoping his hero might see it. Brady saw it.
I was about 4 or 5, and I asked my dad who the greatest quarterback was, and he said it was Tom Brady. And then I watched him more. I read books on him and stuff, and he just seemed like a really good guy.
As the final seconds ticked down on a Buccaneers win, Brady jogged over to the sideline where Noah was standing, took his own game cap off his head, and placed it on the boy. Then he shook his hand and congratulated him on beating cancer.
He walks over and sticks it on my head, and he says, like, good job, buddy, and he shakes my hand.
And for Brady to put the hat on Noah's shaven head where all his scars are was in a way poetic.
Noah burst into tears and could barely stand. After the game, Brady told reporters that Noah was a tough kid and that what that boy went through puts everything they do on the field into perspective.
Hey Noah, what's up, man? Happy New Year. I know it's been a while. I hope you've been enjoying the season so far. We're grinding and getting ready to start the playoffs, but earlier you held up that sign that I helped you beat brain cancer. Well, listen, your fight, you've inspired so many people, including myself, but millions of others also. And the NFL and the Bucs look forward to sending deserving fans to the Super Bowl each year, and fans that have incredible stories like the one you've had.
But the story kept going. A few months later, Brady sent another video telling Noah that he and his parents were going to the Super Bowl as VIP guests. Noah screamed, "We're going to the Super Bowl," while his family lost it around him.
So as a thank you, I worked with both the Bucks and the NFL to get you and your family Super Bowl tickets this year in LA. We certainly hope to be there, but I know you're going to be there. It's going to be really cool for all of us. So glad to see you're doing well. Take care, man, and enjoy the tickets. Let's go.
Look inside.
So what do you say to Tom Brady in that phone?
Thank you so much.
You say, "Let's go Bucks! Let's go Bucks!"
His dad later said that Brady placing that hat on his son's scarred head was the end of a very long, hard-fought journey for their whole family. And while Brady's moment happened after a game in the stands, the next surprise happened in the middle of a sold-out concert in front of thousands. In late 2013, Beyonce learned about a 12-year-old fan named Taylon Davis who had an inoperable brain tumor. Taylon's only wish through the Make-A-Wish Foundation was to sing and dance with Beyonce at a concert. Before the show, Taylon told cameras, "I'm having so much fun, I can't wait to see Beyonce."
I found out that I was coming to this concert a couple days ago, I believe. I'm having so much fun. I can't wait to see Beyonce.
Tay is a wonderful young girl. She is very family-oriented, and so she has a bunch of her family members with her here today.
During her Mrs. Carter Show World Tour stop in Las Vegas, Beyonce did something nobody expected. In the middle of the show, she stepped off the stage, walked into the audience, and headed straight for Taylon's front row seat. The girl's eyes went wide. She was in a wheelchair, but the second Beyonce reached her, Taylon found the strength to stand up. Beyonce handed her a microphone and started singing Love on Top, then transitioned into Destiny's Child Survivor while holding Taylon's hand. A 12-year-old girl with a brain tumor was standing in front of thousands of people singing "I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it," next to the biggest pop star on the planet. There was not a dry eye in that arena. Taylon later said, "It was shocking. I was like, Mom, this is real. I'm actually seeing her and she's talking to me. I get to sing with her and dance with her. This is really real." She admitted she was shaking and so nervous, but she refused to let that stop her. She danced as much as her body would let her and belted out every word because, in her own words, "I'm here. I might as well live."
There's a little girl literally fighting for her life. Tomorrow's not promised, next week's not promised, but right now I'm here. And her thought that will forever stay with me is, since I'm here, I might as well live.
Even Beyonce was fighting back tears while guiding this girl through the performance. When the music ended, she pulled Taylon in tight, and the entire arena erupted. The video went viral and touched millions of people around the world. And while Beyonce surprised one fan who knew she was at least at the concert, the next celebrity showed up at a place where nobody expected to see a superstar walk through the door. In June 2016, a man named Max Singer had an experience that most people only see in movies. Months earlier, Max's mother was dying. While she was still in the hospital, Max and his fiancée Kenya held a small wedding ceremony at her bedside so she could be part of it. For the mother-son dance, Max chose Taylor Swift's Blank Space. His mother passed away shortly after. Max's sister Allie wrote a letter to Taylor Swift, telling her the whole story and asking if there was any way she could be part of the real wedding reception to honor their mother's memory. Taylor did not just read the letter, she secretly coordinated with Allie for weeks to plan something nobody would see coming. On June 4th, 2016, during Max and Kenya's reception at a venue in New Jersey, Taylor Swift walked through the door carrying a keyboard. The bride and groom stood there frozen. The entire room went silent. Taylor sat down and performed a stripped-down version of Blank Space, the exact song that Max had danced to with his dying mother. The whole room sang along through tears. Taylor joked that she never imagined performing Blank Space at a wedding, but said, "What Max and Kenya want, they get." She gave them a handmade watercolor card with the lyric, "So it's gonna be forever," and the wedding date written on it. She stayed to take pictures with the entire wedding party and sign autographs for the bridal party.
Everybody go down, you fans. You can tell me when it's over. If the high was worth the pain. Gotta love this of ex-lovers. They'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players. And you love the game. So y'all can reckless.
The bride's sister tweeted in all caps, "Remember when Taylor Swift crashed my sister's wedding?" And Allie posted a message thanking Taylor, saying, "You have the biggest heart in the world. Your selflessness and desire to be a part of something this special is one of a kind." And while Taylor surprised two people on the best day of their lives, the next story flips the whole thing around, because this time the fans are the ones doing the surprising. A young boy named Landon had a serious heart condition and one hero in the world, Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson. He never thought he would actually meet him. Landon had no idea what was coming. When Lamar walked into the room, this kid jumped out of his seat, sprinted across the floor, and threw himself into a hug so tight he would not let go. His face was buried in Lamar's jersey, and he was sobbing. Lamar stood there, gently wiping the tears off this kid's cheeks, while a woman off camera said he had no clue this was going to happen.
Landon? What's up? I got someone here to see you. What's up, bro? How you doing?
How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Excited
What's
to
up,
meet
brother?
somebody.
How you doing? How you doing, Mom? How you doing, bro?
How you doing?
What's up, bro? You good? What's up? Nice to meet you. What's up, bro?
He had no
He
clue.
missing my day.
He had no clue.
How you doing, bro? You good? Yeah. Good, man.
Pretty cool or what?
I like the jersey too, dog. Wipe the tears, man. Wipe the tears.
The footage went everywhere because you cannot fake that kind of reaction. A kid with a bad heart clinging to the one person in the world who makes him feel like everything is going to be okay. Lamar looked just as moved as Landon did. When The Rock takes off a mascot head and a grown man cries, when Tom Brady puts his hat on a kid who just beat cancer, when Beyonce holds the hand of a 12-year-old girl and sings Survivor with her, and when Taylor Swift shows up at a wedding to honor a dead mother with the song they danced to, it proves that sometimes the biggest thing a famous person can do is just show up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another one.